As we come to the end of this political campaign, some of you are saying, thank goodness, right? We thought it's time for a fun story. So whoever wins the presidential race will get one perk among many, and that's the use of a free car.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
So believe it or not, our Craig Wirth not only rode in a real presidential limo, he got to drive one.
I did.
You get to drive it?
Oh.
Yeah, I actually did. It's, well, probably impossible to believe that. And what a deal. It's a swell car, and you get a driver, too, if you're president, and you don't even need a rideshare app to get to ride in it. Now, this goes back a number of years and a number of presidents, and I have to tell you both, it was a joyride that I won't forget. And, yeah, a way to close off this political season.
Okay.
You've maybe seen stories about the presidential limo. Today, it's sort of a Cadillac called the Beast. We've always seemed to be fascinated by the presidential ride. Now, in 1984, just before President's Day in February to be exact, President Reagan got one of the most customized and sophisticated cars to date. Oh, it was big news. He and it became iconic symbols all across America. Years ago, President Reagan's limo was on display here in Salt Lake City. Car dealer Jerry Seiner knew some folks who apparently knew some folks, and here it was.
The President of the United States would sit right where we're sitting. And how many conversations were there with other world leaders or with Kissinger? And whenever I get in it, I just get that kind of feeling.
A clean one owner with bulletproof windows and a cool seal on the door. I asked if I could drive it back then.
No, it isn't that they said I could drive it. It's more that they did not say that I could not drive it.
Yes, so I did. Now let me tell you, this was a tight squeeze getting it out the door. And also the front end was down the hall and almost into the men's room. This wasn't a small car. Well, I got it into the lot. It actually was kind of a lethargic tank. It was so heavy.
They have that triple glass, and I've been told that this would probably take a larger hit than a tank.
Now I wondered, where should I go? Well, I thought it would be cool to stop at UTA bus stops and pick up people. Kind of an Uber presidential service to help balance the budget. People were amazed.
I felt like the president sitting in there, yeah.
And how about you?
And I felt like the Mrs. President.
Then I had a presidential inspiration. I saw an opportunity down the road. Could I get it through a McDonald's drive-thru? Yep, an honest-to-goodness McDonald's drive-thru.
Hamburger and a small Coke.
After all, even though I'm a vegetarian, a hamburger is fitting because the president is the big cheese. No free lunch, even if you are the prez. But you do get a laugh. I'm surprised, though, she didn't call the police. Here, Mr. President. Good grief, no cup holder in the whole car. Oh, the greatest feature is this, a shut out the driver window. Yes, my fellow Americans, this is quite a car. And by the way, it had good tunes for the day. The only bad thing, it did not get Channel 4 on the TV. Get the Secret Service on that immediately.
You know, I kind of get the idea that maybe now they wouldn't let you do that. You know, drive the presidential limo.
Wow. Nicely done.
You know, you always have to ask.
Yeah,
And
right.
That's why, I mean, what if I wouldn't have asked? I wouldn't have been able to drive
You
it.
would never have known.
And they're still probably trying to say, I don't think you ought to do that.
Right.
But it was really a dog of a car to drive, but very heavy.
It didn't stop you from going to McDonald's.
Yeah, of course not. I had to. I mean, what else could you have done?
Yeah.
Yeah.
UTA and McDonald's.
And, yeah.
And what do the people say when they see you pull
Well,
up?
and I called friends and I said, "Can I give you a ride?" And the president, they, hung up on me.
Yeah.
It was, but no, that's one I'll never forget.
What was that, 3 feet to the gallon in that car?
I did not have to fill it up.
Oh, nice. That's
Yeah, would have taken every pump.
Oh, boy. Oh,
Secret
boy.
Service are actually waiting to talk to him. Actually.
right.
Watch out, Craig.
We've been looking for you for a while now.
Right.
Now you reveal yourself.
That's right.
We're
That's
going
right.
to take a joyride. That's it.
That's it. That's true.